Something people say about men is that all we care about is sex and we don't have feelings of love, X, Y, and Z. Women are the one who want marriage, relationships, etc. But you know what? From my time as a coach, it's really not true. Pretty much every guy I coach, or at least the vast majority, deep down what they want is to meet a special certain someone to really share something with. And I'm actually no different. I really want to be a dad, but I'm about to turn 40 and that hasn't actually happened yet. So now it's like, is that ever gonna happen? I don't know. Something has given me the idea to do a video to my unborn son. The son who hopefully I will have one day, who doesn't exist yet, who right now is swimming around inside me. Son, this video is for you. Son, something that I really want you to know is that you're not the only one who is scared. Right now, we're in a world where everybody is scared, everybody, and everybody is bluffing. Nobody knows what life is. Nobody knows why we're here. People have different theories and different religions and whatnot, the Big Bang, creationism, but nobody really knows. We're just here. And we haven't been handed an instruction manual to tell us what to do. We're all just trying to figure it out. As you're growing up and you're living in life and you're surrounded by other kids at school and it feels like they have got absolutely everything handled. It feels like they know what's what. It feels like they're supremely confident and that you're the only one who's lacking in confidence. Well, that's not true. You're not the only one who's lacking in confidence. Everybody is. Pretty much everybody you see. Me, your dad as well. You'll be out there feeling like you're a fraud or having some sort of imposter syndrome, just feeling like you're not good enough. Everybody feels that way, but you are actually good enough. And people who try to put you down and make you feel like you're not good enough, the only reason that they're doing it is because they don't feel like they're good enough. And because of that, they need to tear somebody down to bring themselves up because they are in so much pain. For one reason or another, they feel like in order to feel good, they need to make you feel small. Don't let those people win. What I want you to know, my son, is that you're incredible, okay? INCREDIBLE. Like, believe that. Never let anybody tell you how to see yourself. Never. If somebody ever says to you, who do you think you are? Tell them who you think you are. Tell them who you know you are and say it with power, say it with passion, say it with pride. You are never, ever, ever going to feel good enough by chasing other people's validation. It's never going to come externally. And actually, that, I tell a lie, you can feel good, but then it will never, ever last, because if you need other people to feel good about yourself, then you're beholden to how they feel about you. If the way you feel about yourself depends on whether or not me or anybody else likes you, then what happens when we decide we don't like you anymore? What happens when we decide that your look isn't cool? What happens when we decide that we don't like your voice? What happens if we decide that we don't like the choices that you've made? Then all of a sudden you're broken. The best relationship you have is a relationship with yourself. That is the key and most important thing. Never, ever, ever, never look down on yourself. Never tell yourself that you're not good enough. Never do that. If you make a mistake, you're a great person who's made a mistake. The mistake doesn't define you. It's just a mistake. Something else I want you to know is that you're not perfect and you shouldn't expect yourself to be. It is okay to be rubbish at something. It's understandable, it's expected. In order to figure something out, whether or not that is learning to talk to girls, whether or not that's going to the gym, whether or not that's trying to succeed at a job or learn a new hobby, let's say you decide to take up windsurfing, you are going to need to go through a process of trial and error. It isn't all going to come easy. But here's the thing, that process of trial and error doesn't have to be miserable. It really doesn't. If you enjoy the thing that you're doing, then that process of trial and error will be blissful. So Dive into it. It doesn't mean anything. So here's the thing, son. When you were learning to walk, you fell over a gazillion times and you didn't care because you wanted to be like daddy. You wanted to be like big, strong daddy. And you were just focused on being like big, strong daddy. So you didn't care that you'd fallen over 95 million times that day. And guess what? You learned to walk. Same as when you learn to talk. And guess what, son? Your daddy, right? You know daddy, he now speaks like about 4 languages. But when daddy made this video, daddy only spoke English. And daddy had to go through the painful process of listening to people speaking other languages and not knowing what the heck they're saying, constantly forgetting words, constantly messing the grammar up. Don't worry about any of that. You have got this. Another thing I want you to know, my son, is to be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have, because you could have a way worse life than you do. You could. You're not born in a third world country. Hopefully you're fit and you're able-bodied and you don't have a disability. But even if you do have a disability, you could be less able than you are. For instance, you know your dad has got terrible eyesight. Really, really, really bad eyesight. Now, daddy hopes that by the time you're watching this video, some medical technology has come along to save daddy's eyesight, but it's really bad. Your daddy is so, let's call it blind, that he's speaking into a camera right now, but he can't see himself in the reflection in the camera, like in the viewfinder. Daddy can't see himself. He can't make out his face. That's how bad daddy's eyesight is. Daddy has these things called eye floaters, which are squiggly lines, like DNA or whatever, and they float around in daddy's vision all day, every day. And for the past 15 years, daddy has been seeing more and more and more floaters build in his vision, to the point where it's almost impossible to not see them because they're just everywhere. You don't know how much pain that has caused your dad. How many times he's wanted to cry, how many times he's wanted to scream. You don't know that. But daddy's not actually blind. And there are people who are blind. And it could be so much worse. Your dad has spent so many years being insecure about his eyesight because apparently a man is supposed to drive, right? You're not a real man if you don't drive, but your dad doesn't drive a car. So is your dad a real man if he doesn't drive a car? Your dad let the standards of other people affect the way he saw himself. Never do that. And going back to gratitude, daddy isn't blind. Daddy can see, okay? There are people who are blind. Daddy interviewed a guy who plays Street Fighter, a video game, and he's never ever seen the game. It could be worse. Daddy's handsome. You're daddy's son, so you're gonna be handsome too. You got that. What else do you have? Just think. What do you have? What do you have that if it went away would be gone? You've got this video here. You've got family who love you. If you're my son, and you are, because I made this video for you, that means you've got a big family and they all love you. That means you've got uncles, you've got aunties, you've got cousins, you've got friends and things like this. And these people will always be there for you. Also, if you're my son, it's almost dead cert that you have got first-class English language ability. So that's another thing. But what else? You woke up this morning, didn't you? That's something to be grateful for. You're not starving. That's something to be grateful for. Your favorite TV show. That is something to be grateful for. So what I'm saying to you is, I want you to grow up just knowing everything that it took me years to figure out. Because your dad has spent half his life learning the things that he is saying to you right now. I do not care what you do in life. I don't. I would prefer, definitely prefer you weren't like some kind of major criminal. But you know, what I want is for you to be happy. I don't want you to fit into a box, and I don't want you to become a cog in a machine. I want you to be happy being you. Whatever that means you want to do. If you want to be a cog in a machine, great. Let's assume you want to be a banker. Not gonna lie, I would prefer that you didn't. But if you do, fantastic, son, you do you, and be the best banker that you can be. And don't listen to anybody who tells you that you should do something else. Live your life for you. Because people speak about whether or not there's things like reincarnation and things like that. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if you only live once and that's it, or I don't know if you live a gazillion times. But what I do know is this, assuming reincarnation is true, this is the only time you are ever going to be this version of you. Whatever your name is. Whatever your name is right now, this is the only time you'll ever be this person. This version of you. Here I am now, right? Here's Daddy. This is the only time I'm ever going to be me. So make the most of it. Be happy. Be happy. Live your life. And just know that I love you. Like, I literally love the absolute hell out of you. You are completely loved, and there is nothing that you need to do to be worthy of that love, because you already have it. You already have it. You are loved and you are freaking amazing. Like, amazing. Amazing. And just realize this as well, right? Just realize this. Right now, right? Here's something. Right now, your daddy is working to get money together, number one, and also number two, to reach a certain level of psychological level-headedness, calm, tranquility, mastery, whatever, to be worthy of being your dad. Hopefully, by the time we meet and by the time you watch this video, you're like, whoa, daddy, you seem like so immature in that video. You're not exuding this air of dadliness that you have right now. Wow, look at you when you were younger, daddy. But you looked exactly the same. Wow, you don't look like you've aged a day, but mentally, you know. Yeah, so there we have it. That is the video, the letter, the message to my unborn son. Anyway, bye-bye, son.